all right. I'm not looking forward. And at the same time, I am looking forward to cast this game for you here today. We're going to watch this entire game at one time speed because this is the 800 sub special. And this strategy is truly extreme. Too extreme for even myself to try out. When I read about this strategy in the Discord, I was like, that is the stupidest thing I have ever heard of in my entire life. Then the screenshots started to pour in. I was like, maybe it's not that stupid. Maybe it could be interesting. Maybe there is a point to this. And then when the final screenshot came in, I was like, wow. Also, I lied. There's no flipping way we are doing this at one time speed. So Luvthebiev is going for something very, very unique. But I'm not quite going to spoil the surprise yet. He's going to start off by walling very, very early. He's committing with 2 villagers to wall off tremendously on this side. Red is perfectly content doing the same on his side. On the other side, Beeves is also trying to wall, not scouting everything. Could have had 3 juicy additional sheepers, but that is not going to be the case for him. Now he's going to try and go for a fast Imperial Age. Behind is already 2 layers of wall, and you know what is better than 2 layers of wall? Houses completely out of position that could have also been part of your wall. What are you doing, Beeves? You're already fired. Dishonor on you, dishonor on your family, dishonor on your cow, dishonor on dishonor. Oh, stone walls. This is actually what I hate the most, is when people just stonewall layer. If I encountered this with my Saracen archers, which I was probably going to go for, I would have already flipped the table and been like, hey, GG, see you tomorrow. But not Beeves. He wants to play it long. Not just long. He wants to play it post. Look at this. How many layers of wall are over? This is the 5th layer of wall that is being constructed, and fortified wall just came in. On the other side, standard for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is simply not enough, guys. You gotta at least have 6 layers of wall. Also, he has done it in such a way so that he cannot get onager chopped at this point. Red is perfectly content. He has his little. This is like when Teutonic Fortress, right? When Teutonic Fortress is in a game against somebody and they find the need to wall, and Teutonic Fortress is not walling, he's just like dropping down 6 TCs and whatnot. He wants you to play it passively. Red was that cool? Was that cool? I hope so, man. I hope it was cool. These palisades actually getting in the way of this TC over here. Yeah, blah, blah, hoo. What is happening over here? This is crazy. What is this onager doing? This is where the strategy truly begins. Luvthebiev. I hate to flip and say this, because it's so evil genius and disgusting at the same time, is going to put all of his 200. Why do you make a what? Why do you make a transport ship? I have no idea. Why did he start with a transport ship? Is it just gonna be one? Oh, I think Luvthebiev is under the impression that he must have a land unit in order to not be defeated. Ships actually also count as not being defeated, so you don't, or maybe he's using them for mobility purposes, that he can move them around better and stuff like that, or something. Who knows? Who cares? Viking longboats, as many as you can possibly muster. Cannon Galions. Fully upgraded. Wait, what? Did not like some of those ships that he created. Demo ships in there. Don't want that. There's a trade cog in this. Look at this freaking mess over here. It's like, no, half of those half of those were misclicks. To give you a little bit of perspective, Luvthebiev is about 1,000 elo 1v1, and he is an absolute joy to play with. Whenever I say, hey Beeves, what do you feel like doing? He's like, whatever you want to do. I say, okay, how about you do this? We wall him in, and then I go for that. He's like, I got you, man. I'll wall him. His entire eco gets destroyed. He's a good sport about it. I'm like, was that game fun for you, man? Your entire eco kind of got destroyed there. He's like, that part wasn't so fun, but I'm going to enjoy watching this game back later. And I think that's what is really joyous about our community, is that a lot of this positive people. Really? You think you're going to be able to hide this from red? You think you're going to be able to hide 200 pop on them? Red is still not aware. Wait, are these freaking samurai attacking the wall? He has an entire army over here. These samurai are just chilling. They're fully upgraded, slowly slicing down every single inch of wall. Rams, dude. Please get some rams. Look at the amount of resources already in the bank for red. 18.6k food. Meanwhile, Beeves has 69 Galions. Nice. Most of his pop is actually on. Oh my god. This is some of the stupidest gameplay I've ever seen in my life. Look at this. Like, you fought Fat Slob walled. Luvthebiev walls like a legend. Now, you might be thinking to yourself, why is he called Luvthebiev? That's like, who even likes love? Who actually loves Justin Bieber? I don't care I messed that up, okay? I messed up the joke. Deal with it. I'm not casting this one again. I know this one is like a 7-hour flipping game. Flips table. Or however long this game is. We're watching this 8 times speed until something interesting happens. Dag flipping nabbit. Why is he called Justin Bieber? Or Luvthebiev? Well, Justin explained it to me. He said, it stinks losing in Age of Empires. It really does. It is terrible to lose in Age of Empires. You might actually cry a little bit. But you know what's worse than losing in Age of Empires? Is losing to somebody who enjoys Justin Bieber. And with this, my 800 sub special is not about me, myself, and I. It's about samurai attacking freaking fortified walls for 45 minutes. God, get some rams. Delete your pop, please. I'm like, my head is literally in my shoulder. I am crying right now. You're never going to break through. It's going to take you another hour just to make it through this wall if you keep going with samurai. There's a unit for this specifically to destroy walls. Red, listen to me from the future. I am the poop lord. I do know this one samurai back here. He's like, don't know where to attack. My mind is quite interesting. I go on several different rants at the same time. This game is dedicated to you guys, the legends out there, who come up with some of the stupidest, most enjoyable strategies that I've ever seen in my entire life. Khmer house rushing, Spaghetti dropping. Dark HTC drops on Arena. Khmer chops. Sicilian Siege Tower hops. Celtic 20 pop all-in men-at-arms rushes. It is you who makes this channel great and enjoyable and teaches me what is possible with all these unique civilizations, exploits you teach me, and I'm just very, very thankful. Did he notice that? Did he notice that there was a cannon galleon over there? That cannon galleon fired. Here I am being all freaking sentimental and stuff. That cannon galleon fired. Rewind that video. That cannon galleon fired upon that wall. At this point, if I was Luvthebiev, I would literally just go grab myself a nice cuppa of coffee. Delicious. Well done. Just gotta wait till he resigns. We got him here. We're unkillable, aren't we? Also, if I was Justin Biebs, you could actually just save up tons and tons of res. Although that being said, once he destroys all of your houses, there's no point in having additional res, right? Because you can't rebuild due to the housing cap. Huh. Interesting predicaments. Wait. 5 on wood. Those 5 on wood have actually managed to get him 5k wood. Efficiency. Efficiency's sake, okay? Trust the system. I'm assuming that every single pile of gold has been mined at this point. Why are you adding more walls? Man, I really would hate it if I got raided at this point. I wonder what he must be preparing a huge land force to attack me. I wonder when it's gonna, if I'm attacking on the other side, he's probably gonna be coming in on this side. It's best that I add a palisade wall, not a stone wall, but that I add a palisade wall. Oh, I was gonna say, is there a gap over here? No, he just curved it unnecessarily to the right. Sure, man, you do you. The villagers are coming over to construct a tower to stop the samurai from encroaching on the territories. Oh my god. The KD for Beeves is going to be tremendous. Actually, let's go to the KD. It's 9 lost and 0 killed from red, whereas for Beeves, it's 12 kills, 0 lost. Beautiful KD, but how is he going to get over the 21,000? Yeah, now you gotta give up on this, don't you? He's just laughing. He's just laughing. Oh my god, he killed 1 villager. He has a 41-1 KD right now. That is tremendous. I still don't think that Red has fully realized what is going on. Also, guys, I highly encourage you to try this out for yourself once Oasis is back into the map pool. I want to see how you do this strategy and at what elo this strategy still works. What is this formation, by the way? He has a castle. No, don't run him into the castle. Light cap. Japanese light cap. At this point, you must be like super sus. Let me see. Let's go to Red's perspective over here. Click one of these. I said click one of these. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay, what can Red see? Look at me, Procaster over here. Okay, so he cannot see. Okay, he can see. He must be so confused. He must be like, there's absolutely nothing over here anymore. But he does know that there is stuff in the water. I think if he had hid this a little bit better, like at this point, all of your houses are useless anyway, right? Because you cannot construct, you're going to be super duper popped. He's going to destroy all these houses. Yeah, it's probably the right play actually. Because then he can't reproduce his stuff anymore. Would this be a feasible strategy? Could you get somebody to resign with this? Even constructing just a couple of berserks just to boost his ridiculous KD ratio. Again, it's 152 to 1. Also, how did he lose more than he lost 2 to like a freaking like onager or something? Different generator. Oh, he's just luring to the castle. I mean, I guess if you don't have to micro anything, it's pretty easy. Uh-oh, these berserks are now gonna die. The perfect KD is ruined. Ruined, I tell you. Uh-oh. Ruh-roh. Ruh-roh. Here he comes. He's figured it out. Amazing. Actually is deleting the docks so that he can get better range in there. These guys have a total of 9 range. A Treb has a total of... what's the range? 16 range. So you would think that he could actually outdo the Trebs here, right? Like the Trebs could actually fire upon the cannon galleons? I mean, it would be difficult. Wait, do cannon galleons outrange? 9 range. 16 range. He's just laughing. Yeah, like wouldn't this be able to like outrange? I guess it's like really difficult to... I think if you went Turks, then this would be even better because you could get that unique tech. We were talking about this a little bit with the Beeves. Oh my god, look at that KD. 7 and oh my god. And he's just reproducing in these docks over here. He must have constructed so many houses that he can actually keep reproducing these. We are 3 hours into this game. Red still has 200 pop. And there's no sign of this game ever ending simply due to the amount of cannon galleons and longboats that Luvthebiev possesses. I gotta talk slower because if I talk at my normal rate, this is absolutely majestic, by the way. I love how he like even micros him back just a little bit. Cool, you have 110k food in the bag. Have fun with that. I think one way that you could probably stop this, especially at higher elos, is potentially just onager chop it. That's why he kept them. That's why he kept him. That's hilarious. That's hilarious. And now he's going to construct a monk to pick up those 2 relics and to drop them back in. Holy moly, that is ingenious, keeping the villagers. Okay, now I understand. And now he's even safeguarding the monk. Holy moly. Okay. There has been a lot of thought put into this strategy, just like Teutonic Fortress puts in a lot of thought into his strategies. I'm not so sure that I understand why he made the onager over here. Is that to create more space? Yeah. See, I would have suggested red to do this, right? For red to chop all the way around. That way he could get better hits in on Luvthebiev. But Beeves is doing the work for red. Oh my god, look at this KD. He has lost 9 units. 9. 9. He's gonna make the monastery in a secret spot so he can kill. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's hilarious. You know, if he chops through over here, he could go in for some longbow raids into Red's eco. Oh, Beeves. Do you have anything to say? Beeves is watching me cast this live on Twitch. If you're not on our Twitch, please make sure that you join the Twitch and don't forget to like and subscribe. We also have an OnlyFans, and I take a lot of new pictures on my OnlyFans. So yeah, Pooplord on OnlyFans, YouTube, Twitch, and you can find me at your mom's place later tonight with Vlad, the Impaler of Yo mom. Like this monastery was going to be secret for a long period of time. Win conditions aren't memes. You know, actually, I would agree with you to a certain extent. Especially if these were Turkish cannon galleons. I think you win every single time because they can actually outrange trebuchets with their 17 range. And Hera always talks about you need to go for your win condition in order to, well, win more games. How do you win with the civ matchup that you have? I don't think he really truly envisioned this, but here's the thing. So many houses have now been destroyed that he cannot make more units, even if the units get destroyed. Given that all of these ships are looking kind of healthy, it is going to be interesting. Am I wrong here? But like, how are these things outranging the Trebs? I feel like you could put them in such a position that you actually would not be able to. Huh. That's interesting. Wing conditions aren't memes. Just goes to show. Slowly but surely, 4 ships. He only needs to kill 196 more. Also, he should have way more production buildings so that he can keep. Like, I mean, you have 18k food at this point. Just keep producing military red. He's going to take down every single house that Luvthebiev owns. I would be so tilted at this point. I would just be like, oh, he's even constructing more houses. This cheeky boy, so that he can rebuild them when required. That's why he's keeping those villagers in that transport ship. He consciously decided and chose to save these villagers. It looked so weird initially when I saw that, but now it makes so much sense. Captain! Ram down the docks! Oh God, no. God, why have you forsaken me more and more? Run, Bill, run! Oh my God, the hilarity of it all. He's like, you gotta come through over here. He's going in through the back. Good choice from him. Ooh! Actually getting some really, really big shots, but now the cannon galleons, yeah, I think the thing is it's really hard to make them at the absolute range so that the cannon galleons can't get to them. And then once they do get there, what you could do is you could simply go to the opposite side of the pool. So in order for red to win, let's think about red's win condition here, right? What would red have to do in order to win? I think red needs to fully surround this pond in the middle with trebuchets and then fire from all angles onto the edges, slowly moving one trebuchet closer and closer and closer. Now, that being said, that will not work against Turks who outrange trebuchets. Is this a strategy? Can this be countered? At 2000 1v1 elo, I don't think the Viper himself would even be able to micro this. Nah, I'm making jokes. I think if you rush, this is probably the way that you could beat this strategy. I'm sure you guys are going to come up with some very, very creative ways in the comments to beat this strategy as well. We have literally watched 95% of this game at 8 times speed, and it doesn't look like it is anywhere near over. Look at the KD from Luvthebiev. It is insane. It is actually insane. I also think Beef's going to make this even stronger if he had collected significantly more res and maybe had like a sneak pocket somewhere with houses, just like hidden houses. What can red see? Can he see everything? Oh, oops, I gotta click over here. Can he see everything? Yeah, if he had like sneak houses in this one corner over here, that would have been Perfect. This right here where red doesn't see. Oh man. Eventually he hits and runs with trebs, but I put all my ships in the center of the pond and I can't out-micro the slow packing speed of trebs. Yeah, the slow packing speed of trebs is definitely... Okay, that answered my question. So that's kind of what I was thinking. If I had to counter this, how would I do this? And if you're in a 4-hour game, you have a lot of time to think of how you're going to... Why is there an archery range right there? Beeves? Where is she going? Where is she going? He doesn't have any additional TCs. And he's getting to the point where he cannot construct an additional TC. Oh, he's trying to make a sneakville so that he can construct houses somewhere in the back. Wow, okay, he's really thought this through. Because I was going to say, eventually you're going to get to the point where you can't make any more pop. Yeah, that's not going to work over there, Beeves. Yeah, go, now. If he sneaks out a villager... Nice. Oh, man. They're just 11. Oh, you're just trolling with this villager? I was going to say, if you snuck this somewhere to make some houses, that would be amazing. He's just like chickening and goating his opponent with one villager. This game has been going on for 4 hours. The amount of dedication that both these players have. Yeah, this is what I was thinking Red should have done a long time ago. Just absolutely chop all of this wood over here. I guess you could do it the slow way as well, especially if your lumber camp is half a mile away. Thankfully, he does have handcart at this point in the game. Are we going to get to a point where every single... You are determined. Ha 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 ha. Oh my gosh, the trolling is real. 0 pop space. Making additional houses will not help at this point. Every unit lost will be lost. This is even stronger with Turkish cannon galleons. I agree. But they can't cut. So need 2v2. Ah, wait. No, they can cut. Correct me if I'm wrong, but Turks get trebs. Everybody gets trebs. And trebs do allow you to cut. You might not get the onager. In course, you have to kill units too. Killing my dogs and houses doesn't really solve the problem. No, I agree with you. It doesn't solve the problem, but it definitely does help knowing that your opponent cannot reconstruct the ships. This is all mind games at this point. Where do you live? What? Oh, here come the trebs. Here come the trebs. It's a distraction with the cavalier. Oh god, no! This could be big. Get the trebs. He got a bunch of them. The amount of gold is getting measly at this point, but you technically have infinite gold. What if you were up against like Portuguese here, right? Keep all my ships in the center. Okay, so Justin Bieber is in the stream chat, and he's telling me he was trying to debate units into the ships for the lulz. Can actually out-micro the trebs because their packing speed is so slow. So whenever he moves forward an inch, he's going to shoot them down. Is losing a ship every here and there. He is only at 165. Would you ever give this game up? 4 hours into this game. At this point, I have already gone to the supermarket. I've already gone to my classes. This guy must have it like open during work or something in that nature. He's like, oh, I don't know. Like, flip it. Pack, unpack, unpack. So triggering. So triggering. Even killing villagers at this point. 817 kills. This is the dumbest 5 hours of my life. Oh my gosh, and I'm casting it. I'm casting it. Oh my gosh. Red must be pulling out his hair. He's like, I've killed absolutely everything this man possesses, except for this freaking fleet in the middle of the map. How is this possible? How is this a thing? Oh my gosh. I'm hearing a lot in the chat. Red is, oh, he calls the GG. Red is just dumb. Red's just stupid. Okay, you tell me. What would you do in Red's position? How do you handle all of this? I think you definitely need to fill your 200 pop, right? But this is a war of attrition. Luvthebiev just does this on days that he has nothing to do for 24 hours or more. It's like the Rubenstock game. It's like forcing a freaking Rubenstock game against Andre. God, if you haven't watched that game, watch the T90 replay of all the events that happened in that game. Absolutely ridiculous. Look at that KD. 17.46 to 0.06. That KD is absolutely ridiculous. Kills 18 units for every unit lost. But then on the flip side, has lost 323 buildings to Reds 1. Fantastic. I think that was an outpost actually that got shot by a Galion earlier on. Red lost this game. That's the crazy part about this. Red lost this game and he collected 387,000 more resources. Nuts. Absolutely nuts. Is society just villagers? I'm assuming this is just vills. Regardless. Blue won this game. How is it possible? Don't let your memes just be dreams. Keep walking. Poop Lord out. Thank you so much, Beeves, for sending this one in.